Hi, my name is Omid Daryani. I'm the Senior Brand Manager of the EverQuest franchise. Welcome to the Roundtable. With me today is Terry Michaels, Senior Producer.
Hello, everybody. And
the question we asked today is, at SOE Live this year, which of these activities do you want to do?
Right.
And most resoundingly, people wanted panels, and more panels.
Yeah, specifically about topics for EverQuest Next.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why did we ask this question? Because it feels kind of early.
Well, it's funny because it might seem early, but it's not for us. We start thinking about the next SOE Live the day after SOE Live is done.
It's
right?
true.
Yeah, I mean, we start planning, figuring out what we're going to be doing that early. So what we needed to be able to set this up so that everyone could know what to expect. When they go to SOE Live, if they're trying to make the decision of whether or not to go, they need this information early enough to make those kinds of calls.
Also, we can do sort of any amount of panels or any amount of time talking to people, that sort of thing. We really need to find the balance of what activities our players want to see.
Right, and this is something that the dev team talks about, and we figure out what makes the most sense. And because in Landmark and EverQuest Next, we want to involve everybody in the entire development of the game, this is something that we wanted to put out there and get everybody else's opinions on.
So I guess the killer question, the question on everyone's minds is, at SOE Live, are we going to be talking about EverQuest Next?
Yes, we're going to be balancing our panels and our discussions between both Landmark and EverQuest Next. And remember that Landmark is really the basis for how we're going to make EverQuest Next. So it may be a topic that is primarily Landmark related, but there's going to be information in there for people who want to know how things are going to work in EverQuest Next. So it's a balance, but there's a lot of information that we're going to be sharing.
Yeah, absolutely. Since it's the tool we're using to make EverQuest Next,
exactly.
Right? A panel about how to use those tools is essentially a panel about how to make EverQuest Next.
Exactly.
And and that's something too I think we've been hearing. Like there are some folks who really just want to hear about EverQuest Next. So, we're trying to put Landmark in those terms for those people too.
Right. Yeah, we want to make sure that whenever possible and whenever it makes sense that we're drawing the connections, the correlations between the two games so that people can understand, well, this is how it works now and this is how it applies to EverQuest Next.
Excellent. Yeah. And we've already seen some really interesting topics on the forum for panels, like pitches from our players.
Right.
But we would really appreciate it if you kept that coming. Like, what do you guys want to hear about? Obviously we're in here, we're planning what we're going to be able to show you for EverQuest Next. Right. But what do you want to hear about? Like, what should we go into detail on? Mm-hmm. So if you let us know on the forums, that'd be awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time on the Roundtable.
Later, guys.